The LFD is the Lunar Flight Deck. It was originally put together back in Constellation days, and then we've brought it back in support of the Artemis missions. We have Apollo models and Altair models, and we're in the beginning of developing what will be the Artemis configuration.
The Human Lander System project is our next effort under Artemis. It's the Apollo days. What limited data they could view at the time was built around the pilot's eye point and what he could see. The Lunar Flight Deck can help us look at new technologies and what has advanced since the 1960s. Our researchers bring in astronauts, and they come and fly the simulation, and we record data on not only the performance of how they did, but also their verbal assessments. This helmet-mounted display concept, really helped me out in this one area. It gave me good information on this. It can be as simple as, does this even work, or as complex as, I have this complicated idea for visual or sensors, and I want to know how it would perform in this environment. Is it going to be useful for the mission?
Whatever the researchers require, we can implement, and we can implement very fast. We're very familiar with taking concepts from their labs into ours and raising the fidelity level. You could change out the RCS jets, their locations, how they operate, fuel requirements, fuel flow, the control laws, the guidance, the nav, change the mass and inertia of the vehicle, change the landing configuration struts. It's all completely adjustable and changeable so that any researcher that might come in can do whatever they want. The facility is configured to be reusable in multiple kinds of missions.
They change, a new database for the out the window scene and then change it to the environment to match a Mars model, which we already have. We could see how the vehicle performs landing on Mars, or even looking at autonomous missions, or how surface operations might play out if there were a human lander there, or observing some autonomous system doing payload operations, for instance, on the surface. So the Lunar Flight Deck is one small part of a much larger picture of NASA's mission for going back to the moon and beyond, and future exploration of our solar system and beyond.